Making a name in the film industry, it can be quite a challenge for anyone, right? But for one Australian filmmaker, he's taken a closer step to realising his dream after being awarded the top prize at the Australian Youth Festival. And this was hard. It was out of 774 entries. Yeah. This was the winning submission.
Elders, because of that wisdom, and we look down the lens of the camera, people can see the wisdom coming from our message, but also experience of our elders, but also looking at that hurt. And I think anything like that is powerful in itself. And that's what we want to get, I think, in terms of that message out. That they're looking at the lens, that we are serious, and we want politicians to listen. Elders have got a story, and Noongar land, our butchers, got a story. We've got a responsibility culturally, to actually look after that.
Beautifully shot, isn't
filmed.
it? Very beautifully shot, yeah. Well, that's Black Cockatoos, Cultural Significance. It's the overall winner at this year's Australian Youth Film Festival. And joining us now is filmmaker Dannon Wu. Well, Dannon, congratulations to you. How does it feel to win the award?
Hi, good morning, guys. It's quite surreal, honestly. It's quite crazy.
I'm sure. What was the inspiration behind this film?
Well, this film really just, the inspiration came from there's this WA conservation project happening at the moment called Keep Carnaby's Flying, Noolaks Forever. And our researchers are working together with elders, with the community to try and protect our black cockatoos in WA.
Now, the subject is the cultural significance of various cockatoos, of course, as we can see there. What did you take away from, in terms of your experience making this film?
Well, it was completely inspirational just being part of this research and this project. I was able to literally sit in with a meeting together with the elders, with our researchers, all together, and seeing how those worlds are kind of blending together to try and get the best outcome for the project. And I guess just hearing stories from the elders, that was probably the biggest way to get inspired and just have that feeling of wow, this means so much.
What was the feedback from the elders?
Oh, everyone was just like, that's great. Got the sign of approval there.
Very, very important. Now, I did notice, though, Dannon, that birds seem to be quite a theme in your filmmaking. I noticed that I think you also have birds in your other short movie, Allergic. What's your fascination with birds?
Oh, that's very interesting that you picked up on that. Honestly, it's actually probably to do with my grandfather. He was a bird fanatic kind of throughout my entire life. He had a full aviary in the backyard. And so when I was making Allergic, that was really just, I was able to film that in his backyard really easily. But then it's also sort of become a little motif that I like to include in all of my pieces. That's almost a subtle nod to him and his legacy as well, which is quite cool.
That is really lovely, Dannon. But of course, it's not just documentaries that you do as well, right? You do feature films as well.
I'd love to do a feature at some point, but at the moment it's just short films and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, my third year student film, which I produced, directed and wrote, was Seashell, and that was a great experience working on that. And we also had a festival run for that a couple of years ago.
Dannon, it used to be the case that, anywhere in Australia, if you wanted to really make it in the film industry, you'd have to move to the eastern states, Sydney, Melbourne. That apparently used to be the heart of the filmmaking industry for Australia, but that's not so much the case now, is it?
Yeah, things are changing almost at a rapid rate. Even I'm a Western Australian filmmaker, and we're about to get a brand new international and state-of-the-art film studio there in Perth. So things are changing. I remember when I was quite young, everyone said, like you mentioned, move to the eastern states. But now there's becoming more opportunities for everyone in WA as well. We're bringing in local films, we're bringing in international films. So it's very promising to see. Fantastic.
Well, what's next for you after this award?
Well, I'm making a bunch of new documentary projects with amazing researchers at the Harry Butler Institute at Murdoch University, but definitely some more short films on the way and bigger projects to come.
Fantastic. Dannon Wu, congratulations once again, and a shout out to my alma mater, Murdoch University, as well. Dannon, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.